I think one thing that's helped me a lot is documentation, and it feels like a very simple answer, but merely going through our entire email program at Litmus and documenting what emails are going out, what sort of automations we've got running, what do they visually look like, it helps me get a clearer view of exactly what our email program looks like, whether we've got any blind spots in that. And also, it helps me not have to be in the weeds as much when someone asks, hey, what was that email that we sent out? Or what does this nurture program look like? I'm not scrambling to try and put together a slide deck or something that I can then present to the stakeholder, whoever's asked that question. It's already documented out there. And I think building documentation as a task in your workflow, whether you're creating newsletters, whether you're creating customer onboarding programs, whatever email program you're creating, if you have that as a step built into it, it's going to save you time, and it's going to help you, give you insights, and really show what your email program is doing and also what it's capable of, because then you're able to go back and look at reporting very easily. We're able to look back and go back a couple of years when we really started doing some of this documentation and be able to understand, okay, so it was doing really well that year, but then it dropped a little bit. Like, what's happened and what's changed in that time? And as long as you're documenting and logging all your changes, you're able to see some of those insights really well. And I think the other thing that can help a lot of email marketers, this is kind of, I wouldn't say contentious subject, but it's an area that I kind of enjoy, but kind of wish I didn't have to do, but is email copywriting. Writing copy for our emails helps me put myself in the position of the subscriber a lot of the time. So I'm like, when I approach email copy, I think about the subscriber who's going to be receiving or the customer who's going to be receiving, and it helps me put me in a frame of mind where I'm thinking about them more than I'm thinking about what are the goals of this emails, what are we trying to accomplish as a business. So I think email copywriting can help email marketers change their mindset shift a little bit. And I think it's and writing email copy, I think, is one of those things I think is super important to marketers anyway, because it's how we communicate. We communicate so much with written word that we need to be able to write, whether it's internally or externally, we need to be able to write really succinctly, mean what we mean, and just write in a way that folks can understand. And it doesn't necessarily mean using really long words. It could mean short, sharp sentences, bulleted points. And I think that can help you either when you're crafting an amazing newsletter or whether you're trying to do some sort of internal communication. So I think learning to kind of copyright and write is going to be super important, and documentation are two of my top things that I would suggest folks do there.